story. Let me share one of these clips real quick. Let me share screen.
Okay.
All right. So now I'm finna share screen. And this is wild, man. I know it's kind of old. I know it's like a week old.
Okay.
Now, if you can see this routine.
Yeah, Michael something. I don't know how to say his last name.
Michael Huggabook.
Okay.
Mike Huggabook, 61-year-old man, marries his 18-year-old goddaughter named Deja, who just turned 18. So if you just married her and she just turned 18, obviously you was dealing with her before she was 18.
Yeah, you don't just marry somebody when you meet them.
You don't just be like, oh, you turn 18 now. Let me just marry you.
Yeah, it don't work like
no,
that.
you was doing something beforehand.
Yeah.
Which already put you in the pedophile state. Now, this was this man's goddaughter that he raised since she was an infant. They got pictures of him and her together when she was an infant.
Wow.
2 years old. And on top of that, not only is he her godfather, he also dated her mom too.
Wow. Well, mommy, I don't know if that's
I don't know. I really didn't get I really didn't go too deep into it. I'm just looking at the age.
Wow. I got you. Wow.
Now, outside of the fact that you could take this young thing to bed because by law she's of age. What else do you got in common with such youth at 61 years old? You her grandfather.
Basically.
So what else do you got in common?
Shit, that's 2 generations apart. You know what I mean?
Two, almost 3.
Yeah.
You're 61 years old. What do you got in, like, what do you have in common with such youth?
I agree with that.
With such youth. She wants to be 18, 19. She can't even drink with you. Well, obviously she can because she's your wife. So you legally you can give her the drinks because you her husband and you of age. Yeah. You monitoring her, you watching her or whatever. But still, she's 18 and you're 61. Now, hypothetically, I have a daughter, man, that's gonna be 18 in 3 years, in 2 years to be exact. If my daughter come home and tell me she dating a man in his 30s, in his 40s, in his late 20s, I'm just gonna go out here put her in the casket, bro. I'm gonna put him in the casket. I'm put her in the casket for disrespecting me. For disrespect, hey, I'm putting them down for disrespect. That's disrespect. I gotta kill this man. My daughter on 18. But you gotta understand though, it's niggas out here like this. Like I always said, man, when I was in high school, 14, 15, 16, 17 years old, my biggest competition on women was not a nigga that I went to school with.
Okay.
My biggest competition with women was not niggas from rival high schools. My biggest competition with the women of my age group was niggas who was already out of school 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years, 10 years.
That's true.
Niggas who used to pull up to the school, park a little off in the wayside. You knew what kind of car they drove because these normally them cars you don't see in a school parking lot.
That shit happen all the time, bro. All the time.
And you would ask the girl, man, I don't never see you with a man. I got one, don't worry about it. And this 15, 16-year-old girl that you've been trying to holler at, she be out there in that world, messing with grown men. And the sick thing about it is her single mother knows about it. Her single mother encourages it.
Yeah.
And tell him, you know, he gonna put he giving us a little something for the bit. He doing whatever. You pretty much prostituted your daughter off.
Basically.
Because you know what she's doing. And sad thing is, man, that type of behavior has been going on for too long.
Yeah.
Because it hasn't just been happening within the last 10 to 15 years. It hasn't just been happening within the last 20 years, 25 years. It's been happening forever.
Yeah.
And it's like you always hear these stories.
Yeah.
About she young, my parents okayed it because he could take care of me, and he be 28, 29, she be 17, 16 years old, 15 years old.
Yeah.
You hear about stuff like this too many times.
Yeah. Now, I got to ask you a question, brother.
Yeah, ask away.
Man, me, y'all just said, 40 years old. I'm going to say it like this, man, like, not to toot my own horn, you know what I'm saying? But, where I work, it's kind of diverse. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you see I want to say off the top, man, I couldn't see myself going, I'm maybe 30, but like, that's still pushing it. That's still pushing it. So like, but I say this, you know what I mean? Like I've been around, let's just say I've been around some
wise youngsters. Yeah. 25,
26, and let's just say, some hints have been dropped, but I'm like, nah, man, I can't do that. And he's 26, so I damn sure wouldn't go lower than that, 20. You know what I'm saying? But like, let's just keep it. I come to you. I come, because we brothers. You know what I'm saying? We talk off wax and I hit you. Man, boss, I think I might have found an exception, but she like 26. And before you go,
go
I
ahead,
said, man, like, and I'm like, me, I'm like, bro, I don't think I can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not really my cup of tea, but it's like, it's kind of like let's just say I was battling with myself because she made that much of an impression on me with her mind or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And she an old soul or whatnot.
Yeah.
Me personally, I couldn't see myself doing it, but my my situation or whatever. So like, what would you tell your boy? You know what I'm saying? Hypothetical. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing happened. Y'all know. Episode 6.
My thing is like this. My wife knows me, right?
Oh yeah.
And she knows I'm hard. I'm big on anywhere between two to 3 up and down.
Up and down, yeah.
I'm big on that. I'm big on that.
Yeah.
But I'm big on that in a stage.
Okay.
So
what do you mean?
If what I'm saying is, if my son's in high school, which my son is in high school.
Okay.
If my son's a senior.
Okay.
Son, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't need you to have a mentality talking about you knocking down all the freshmen. I don't need to. That's she fresh out of 8th grade. You're a senior in high school. Don't mess with that.
I'm with that. I agree.
Now,
that shit used to happen all the time when we was in school.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
So at the end of the day, a person that's been in high school for 1 year, you a senior, she a sophomore. At the end of the day, I really don't advise that too, because you're about to leave. Mm-hmm. And while she's still in there, you're gonna be 18 and she's gonna be underage. And I get it. A lot of kids say, well, but the parents say it's cool. Well, what if the parents change their mind?
Yeah, exactly.
So as a young man, I'm always looking for you to go up 2 or 3 ages.
Okay.
Or in that youthful age, in that case,
yeah.
As my son in high school, it's like, or my daughter in high school,
yeah.
It's like, at the end of the day, I'd rather you. See, to me, I don't play with it because I've seen some youngsters that lose their freedom behind that little old age, that little space and gap.
You ain't lying.
I seen too many youngsters
you ain't lying.
lose behind. Well, I was messing with her in high school, even though I graduated, but she ain't graduated.
Yeah.
She's 16, I'm 18, but she about to turn 17. Nah, and you still end up going to jail for some years.
Going to jail.
They pedophiles you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's a thin line.
It is.
So when you in those ages of school like that,
yeah.
I'm like, man, try to find somebody that you're gonna graduate with.
I agree.
In that aspect.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Try to find somebody you won't leave. Because honestly, you don't need to be in college with your girlfriend in high school. You really don't.
Yeah.
You don't.
Yeah. That's a low success rate right there.
Everything in high school needs to stay in high school.
Yeah.
While you in college.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you in college, let's be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. You don't need to be in college as a freshman in college dating someone who already out of college 3 or 4 or 5 years. No, you don't need that either. Yeah, okay. You know what I'm saying? You need to be dating someone who's in college with you. Honestly, you need to be dating someone who's gonna be in college with you your freshman year and your sophomore year. So you don't need to be dating you don't need to be dating no higher than a junior. Yeah. If you're a freshman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then if you a senior in college, you know, going into a professional world, like I tell my son, I don't know when the Lord got you going to the draft. But once you leave college and your girlfriend's still there, life gonna change because you're gonna be around women.
Ooh, Bernice Burgos caliber.
And you're gonna be around women that you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you try to hold down a love life in college.
Yeah.
With a college thing.
Yeah, true that.
It's you see what I'm saying? So you gotta play your dating game right. Now, when it comes to everybody, no school, everybody out of college, everything like that.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Now, in your case, you telling me, man, you know, I'm 40. I ran across something that's 26, 27, and she live. That's cool because she's at an age where she's most likely out of college, unless she's going to be a doctor or something like that. I can't knock that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a 27. She's a grown person. She already done got 2 or 3 degrees already. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you 40 and she's 27, don't get it twisted.
Trust and believe it. It would be. It wouldn't just be me jumping into that. You know, I'm not jumping into nothing anyway. You know what I mean? But like, let's just say if it was like if I had a choice between a 27-year-old and like a 35-year-old, okay, well, shit, the 35 is gonna more than likely catch my eye before the 27-year-old. Just keep it a buck. Well, you know, like I'm just saying, like
this is the thing, though. Yeah,
surface age. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, depending on what's going on with the 35-year-old, though.
Yeah, well,
because you know what I'm saying, and depending on what's going on with the 26-year-old.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
exactly.
So it's all about customization.
I agree. You know, and like, you know, to keep it real, like you know, because you know, you ain't no rascal no more. You used to be a rascal when you know you look. You done been around way more women than I have, but I didn't like peep the scene. Let's just say it like that. You know, working with them and seeing them on a daily, and like it's a lot of, let's just say, early 20s, like 21, 22, like. Man, that like if we talking like a great like from when I was 22, and like these ones now, it's like a whole nother it's like a whole different like animal. You know what I'm saying? Like a whole nother mode of aggressiveness. I'm like, man, what the hell? Like these women wasn't like this when I was 22. You know what I'm saying? So like, let's just say this, man. I done had to I had to do some Heisman on some. You know what I'm saying? I just keep it buck with you, bro. I'm like, nah, man, come on, man. You know, go on with that. You know, but like,
well, see, this is the thing. See, this is the thing, and
because that kind of segues into the next story, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, yeah,
the next video we're gonna play.
Yeah, and this is the thing. We live in a social media era where at any point in time. You have to understand people are so in love and enthralled by their social media presence, whether they are a person with 200 followers or a person with 200,000 followers. They're so like ingrained with their social media life that what other people think about their situation really lives inside their head rent free. Now, this is the problem. If you took social media away,
okay, yeah,
nobody really said, or nobody really had just too much of a problem with age gap dating. Why? Because you didn't have all the people who who shouldn't have a voice having a voice.
Mm.
Now we in the days where cancel culture can work on certain people.
That's true.
The average person, cancel culture could kill them quick.
Oh yeah.
The average person, cancel culture can have them out here spinning the narrative on them, making them look like something that they're not.
It'll grind you
what I'm
up.
Saying? They'll grind you up and they'll spit you out.
Yeah.
This whole when a mob of people throws a narrative on you, and you don't have a fame presence behind you that people gonna love you, because you own. When you just average, it'll chew you up and spit you out.
Yeah.
So the reality of it is this. Let's be honest. The reality of it is that 21, 18-year-old, 21-year-old may won't hold the same title on a job as the 35-year-old, 40-year-old, but they can work in the same company.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Now let me stress this out. 18-year-old or a 19-year-old can go play in what we call the grown man league as a 40-year-old.
That's true.
Or the 45-year-old.
That's true.
And could go make that grown man money.
That's true.
And in the world of professional sports, you can very well see an 18, 19-year-old battling out with a seasoned veteran.
That's true.
Get that money.
Very true.
In the real world, you could see an 18 and 19-year-old going to be in the same prison with that 40-year-old.
Yeah. That's true.
Man or woman.
You're right.
So it's either, are we going to start looking at 18 is grown and that's just it? You see what I'm saying?
I think that's the $1 million question right there, to be honest with you.
Or is it going to be, that's still, see, in the free world, you can still customize your narrative you want to spin on people. That's the issue.
Yeah.
So the issue is, in the free world, if that 18-year-old could buy cigarettes like the 40-year-old, they let them buy cigarettes. Yeah. But then that 40-year-old was like, damn, they let them buy cigarettes, but you tell me I can't be smashing that 18-year-old down? But they let her buy cigarettes like me. But I can't holler at her. She's considered grown, right? You see? But they'll be like, well, she can do whatever she wants to. She can buy cigarettes because she's grown. You just said she's grown, but she ain't grown when she talking to the 40-year-old though.
Exactly. It's inconsistent.
And then now the narrative spins, and a lot of the times I understand the narrative spin. Why? Because if you talk to her at 18 years old, you would have talked to her possibly at 17 years old too. It ain't nothing but a day between 18 and 17.
18. Yeah, you're right.
You see what I'm saying?
True. That's true.
So at least give them to their 21. You know what I'm saying?
And yeah, man.
And then you have the spots like, say for instance, when we used to go to the clubs, and then you had obviously you had 18 and up, 21 and up, then you had 25 and up.
25 and up, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but in this social media world, they can throw a narrative on you. And when you have a mob of people who don't really care about you, they just care about going viral. Yeah, they're gonna go with the momentum of the mob. Yeah. So when you have this 40-year-old dating this 24-year-old, 25-year-old, and you got the mob telling you that you're a pedophile, all they care about is getting that viral moment off.
Getting that viral moment, yep.
You know, not knowing that your job coming, your family coming, like, and it is just like any other accusations or allegations. Once the accusation and allegations out there, you will always have a pocket of people that think you really did it.
Oh yeah,
or think you that way.
Definitely.
So
I guess I think we both saying the same thing, but I guess what I'm saying is, my rule is, third, within my group, 30s, that, anything in the 30s, I probably, we'll see, depending on the woman or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I guess what I'm saying is it's always an exception. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if we talking past attraction, because you know me, it ain't just about no attraction. You know what I mean? Of course, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not. I'm not visual. Of course, I am. You know what I mean? But like, if we talk about the scale of importance, that's not number one for me. You know what I mean? So you're gonna have to come with more than attractiveness to get my attention. You know what I mean? So if we talking an exception, you know what I'm saying? Man, like she would have to be a hell of an exception, bro. Because like you said, everything is gonna come with it. You know what I'm saying? Because you already know me. Like, it ain't just, I'm not just out there trying to chase every skirt. You know how I go.
You ain't hound dogging. You ain't hound dogging.
Hey, you know what it is. But like you said, with this mob mentality now, especially with social media, like, a picture of us get out or whatever, like everybody coming for your boy Nick. And me, I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? Like me, people disagreeing with or whatever. Like, but like where, like you say, where it comes a problem is coming for somebody's livelihood and stuff, taking it away. You know what I mean? Call them, because like a pedophile, bro, that's a loaded word.
That's
you know
what I'm saying?
You can't just be throwing that out willy-nilly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's but kind of like going back to your original point, man, like how I would probably handle it, my T, that, like, look, man, I mean, I wouldn't like it. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to say that, like, I appreciate conversations like this for the people that's watching to say, like, okay, Rod and T just don't agree on. I mean, Rod and Boss don't agree on everything. I'm not gonna say we disagree like fully, but we will handle it differently. You know what I'm saying? So like, I wouldn't be happy. You know what I'm saying? But like, I know about headstrong or whatever. So like, if she let's just say it happened, like, like I said, I wouldn't be happy. But like, man, hey man, I give him a shot.
I just have to cease it, bro, because it's like,
hey man,
you can't now you can't, bro. Like my mom couldn't do it, bro, because it's like,
ain't gonna do it.
It's like, say, man, it's like looking at one of your boys you graduate, you about to walk the stage with, and that nigga clapping your moms. You can't do that to me.
Hey, I agree.
You can't do that. You can't do that with me. And at the end of the day, and it's not just like because a nigga running through your moms. I'm looking at my pops like, Pop, you can't be.
Yeah.
I know you want me to be happy.
Yeah.
But you can't be you can't be clapping this young girl with these illusions that you falling in love with her, when I know she want to hit the club and be with the youngsters.
Yeah, you
gonna lose.
I agree.
And you're gonna lose a lot to this youngster.
Yeah.
Especially if you decide to invest in her too much.
Yeah, because I believe both dynamics. Let's say an older woman, younger man, older man, younger woman. Both the young one's gonna want to trade up eventually and get somebody their age. Eventually, it's gonna happen. Especially with like a 30-year gap, or what's this, 18 to 60? Man, that's like 40 years, 45 or whatever it is.
Something like that, yeah. With this right here, with this 18 to 41, 18 to 61,
that's crazy.
You can't do that.
And like you said, in this situation, he knew, he dated the mom. Like, bro, this sound like this don't even sound real. I'm like, man, this really happened.
It's some sick.
Oh, that's crazy.
Some sick sadistic.
Come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga right here is a true bucko.
Man,
that's what he is.
You ain't lying, bro. Come on, man. Because I know you got nieces and nephews. I do too. You know what I'm saying? Like, not by blood, by my partners. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, come on, man. and like they kids like 5 and I'm 4. Nah, bro. Like, no. 18, 20, nah, it's not happening. I'm not getting down like that, bro.
Yeah.
Not gonna be able to do it. Yeah. So he definitely on some bucko action, bro.
Yeah, man. Which leads into the next topic, since we off that, man. Yeah, that 61-year-old man, that's just pure sickness, man.